Welcome to Module 3 of the Project Development Management class. We are now discussing the initiation phase, and we will start off with a module that will require you to create a project charter and a project scope statement. Now, these two documents are very important because they will serve as your roadmap para sa inyong project management plan. Now, you have to work on this well. It has to be well thought of. Do some brainstorming with the group members, do some research, and interview people who are quite knowledgeable about the project that you're working on. Now, what is this project charter? It's a document indicating the scope, objectives, and participants in a project. So it's telling us what the project is all about and what is the background of this particular activity. It is also created to communicate the essence of a project and provide team members, key stakeholders, and project sponsors with a shared understanding of the project. Remember what I told you last time, hindi siya pwede tangla sa langit and then you already have your project or your the concept for your project. There has to be a reason behind why you decided to work on it. So you have to justify, you have to give some rationale, and it has to be communicated well to the key stakeholders through your project charter so that makita nila nga okay, so let's pursue this because amo niya ang iyang importansya. Okay, and so it also says here that a project charter is a central document that defines the fundamental information of a project and clearly outlines its goals and objectives. Now, ano ang purpose ng project charter? The project charter is created with the purpose of introducing everyone to the project. Now, who are these everyone? These are the stakeholders, the sponsors, the company executives, or anybody who has an interest on the project. Now, the project charter is giving them a background, a uh, glimpse of what the project is all about. Kaya makita nila, tanan-tanan that they want to know, the rationale, the objectives, the constraints or the limitations of the project. The project charter also serves to provide a solid foundation to ensure the success of a project. This document will help you identify kung ano ang imo nga basihan that this particular activity is successful or acceptable. So once you know nga okay, amo ni siya ang imo nga basis so that you can say acceptable siya or successful siya, then that will be the items na i-follow mo. Now, these are all written on your project charter, and if you are following it religiously, it can be a guide to the successful implementation. Next, it's also helping sponsors and stakeholders reach an agreement because this particular document, once you submit it, once it has been approved, it's like everything that you all have laid down there, including the constraints and the use of resources, nasainan siya, it's like a written agreement between the stakeholders already and the sponsors. And it will help you obtain also approval as a project manager para you can already proceed with the planning out of the project in details. It also helps you get an alignment on all aspects of the project since again, it is like your foundation. It's like the baseline of everything that you're going to be doing in the project management class. Okay, second to the last, it ensures clear communication about the basic information of the project. As I have said, it's like a window to everything that you will be doing in the project. It's a glimpse. And finally, it can be a reference for the team members moving forward. Now, from the project charter, they proceed to the project scope statement, from the WBS or the work breakdown structure, into the other management plans, or all the documents that they're going to be doing. So, ang pinaka-start idea is the project charter because this is part of your initiation process. And the initiation process is the first step in the project management process.